All right, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Struggling Day Trader channel. I am your host, resident day trader, and your brother in the struggle. The name is Hassan, and we're live. It is Thursday, April 25th. Please make yourselves comfortable on your way in. If you could tap that like button, I would super appreciate it. And if you get to feeling the vibes in here, go ahead and hit that subscribe. I do this every morning. The market is open. And I am not a pro by any means, but I'm trying to be. And I'm just documenting my struggles here and trying to learn from them and putting it out there in case anybody else can benefit too. Not really that much to look at this morning as far as me being a long trader. AAL was doing pretty good. AstraZeneca had a really nice gap up, and the daily and hourly chart actually looked pretty decent. Hot damn ho, here we go again. And there's the market open. I don't know. I'm pretty much the market is pulling down so hard. I'm pretty much expecting everything to trade down. So at best, I would say today will probably be a day of discipline. Yo, what's up, Michael? Yeah, good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man. You already finished your trade session? How'd you do today, man? I'll be super surprised if I get some long action today. I thought gold might do well, but even it started crashing hard pre-market. Easy 500. My man. That's what's up, man. Super good to hear that. Yeah. I do be feeling like I'm trying to get the hardest money in the market. I've thought many a time, like, man, I need to just switch to some hourly plays. Some easy hourly setups. Enter on the 15. Sit back. Man, but it's really just this market. Like in a bull market, man, it feels like it's easy. It's there everywhere. Yeah, man, that's really all I want, bro. I'm not. My risk is so small. I'm not trying to get rich right now. I just want to get good at trading the system and not breaking any rules. Like that's a win for me. So that's definitely the goal. Just to chill out, man. Chill out, stay focused, stay in my zone, not break any rules. The way the market's looking, the only way I will take a trade is if it's a rule break. Wow, MRK is going off. Sheesh. Gold is in fact moving up. MRK with a strong pop. I wish it wouldn't pop that hard. Hey, that's what's up, man. I feel the same way already, bro, about you, man. Absolutely, man. I appreciate that, bro. I really do, man. All right, so MRK is looking very strong. Wow. What's the range on MRK? It's already having a massive day. Usually only moves like $2, like max. And it's already moved $3. All right, gold is looking good as well. And maybe AstraZeneca. AstraZeneca had good earnings. I don't know, super huge gap up on AstraZeneca. I was kind of expecting it to just trade up a little bit and fall out the floor, but it might do something. Got some resistance on MRK at 132, which it is showing right now. Yeah, I'm chilling, man. I didn't even set my 10-minute timer, but I got 4 minutes left. Yeah, well, I'm a Muslim, and we got like quite a few financial restrictions in our religion. And one of those restrictions is that you cannot sell things that you don't own, which I think makes sense. But shorting happens to fall under that because you borrow shares and then you sell them and then you buy them back and you keep the difference. So drop shipping also falls under that, selling things and then taking the money to go order it and send it to the person. Yeah, so I don't know. At least I would say it's a gray area in my religion, but some people do it anyway. I feel like everything good that I want from life is gonna come from God, so I don't want to murk the waters in what I do in order to try and get that good. Appreciate that, man. Thank you, sir. I'm kind of liking this gold setup right here, bruh. It's like 30 cents. I'm about to try gold right here. Yeah, I get it. I mean, I've definitely been tempted to like really dig around and try to get a better understanding of it, But I don't know. I just kind of decided to LIG it and focus on the longs. I believe it can be done. I mean, pretty much at the end of every red day, there's always some stocks that are uptrending. I miss them, which I think I could probably find more of them if I spent more time in the pre-market, which I got here earlier today and spent more time digging around and looking for relative strength in the market. And I think if I do that, I would have a better chance at, being a long trader in a bear market. It's like renting a tractor. Yeah. I was thinking about this entry right here on AZN, but it's still kind of high. I'd like to see it trade above this opening range a little bit more. Try that. Yeah, this right here was looking interesting to me. I would say this was possibly takeable. I don't know. I just kind of wanted to see this thing trade above the range a little bit more before committing to it, but it did a nice little. Yeah, this ain't it yet. Not yet. Man. MRK is still pretty far up there. Meta's not looking too bad. It had a huge drop after earnings, which, I mean, the earnings weren't terrible, but still sold off super huge. But I thought it was a little excessive, so that I still wanted to watch it today in case it, bought back up a bit, because it dropped like massively. Yeah, it dropped. Yesterday's close was 493.50 and it's down at 424. Like, sheesh. Exactly, bro. That's why I took off the risk today. I was just like, I'm risking $10 because I'm paying too much tuition, man. I'm paying too much tuition. Like, practicing my rules. I don't need to lose $25 a trade practicing my rules. This gold setup is looking pretty nice, y'all. Yeah, I mean, and I felt like as soon as I lowered my risk, I was probably gonna have a good day, and then I'll be sad that I didn't keep it where it was. This MRK trade was looking pretty good too. Yeah, I could have got into that looking at where the volume actually came in at on this. That would have been a legitimate pullback right there. Well, not really. Not quite textbook, but that's not really a terrible entry right here. Except for this top and tail, maybe. Meta new high of day. What you trading this morning, Ben? I was thinking about your email, Michael. Sorry I didn't get back to you yet, but I was just kind of looking at all the things that have to line up and the things that you do before you decide, where you're gonna put your money at. And it just made me reflect on my lack of diligence in the morning. I just basically look at whatever's gapping up and just decide to watch, because really it all depends on the opening price action for me if I'm gonna get in or not. But if I just need to spend more time finding the potential for that opening action that I think is going to play out in my favor. I'm kind of liking this right here, yo. It's far from VWAP, but it's right at this opening volume that I like to trade. And this has kind of become a clear level right here. Nah, I gotta wait for VWAP though. That's the rule. Wow, yeah, Meta's having quite a bounce. Quite a bounce indeed. AZN ticking closer to VWAP. So is MRK. That might be the one right there. Right over the $50, 50-cent mark. At the same time. Alright, that's not really setting up. MRK is making a lower low. Red 14 currently. Dang. Unrealized. I'm typing your name into the symbol. Man. Do you short, Ben? See, I was catching FOMO here and was thinking about putting the order in, not waiting for VWAP, but every time I get triggered in on that type of play, it comes back down to VWAP. Realize, oh dang. Shares. Alright, I'm gonna try mark right there. Man, gold ended up fading down. It's looking good for a minute. I didn't even look to see what 2R was either. I might have already had it. Nah, I don't think I quite got 2R. What is that? A bit 60 cent. 214.82. 215.42. Yeah, nah, I didn't get 2R yet. Alright. Dang, that's quite a slip up. Sheesh. What? Dang, man. Slipped up 24 cent. 22 cent past my trigger. That's when you gotta use stop limit orders, bro. Sheesh. 30.98. Yeah. Seem like them small caps is like short land for sure. Oh man, I missed that AZN entry. Dang, that sure is what I wanted right there. 75.33. What's it on the 5? 51. Yeah, I was eyeballing this guy right here, but I sure got distracted on that. Alright, that's what's up. It's looking pretty sketchy over here. I wish I gotten this AZN move right here. That's cool though. I'm gonna watch it. I'll watch it. I'll still feel good about it if it goes. Alright, I did jump in MRK right here. At that pull back to VWAP. I don't know. It's really ran pretty far already. But I think if we get back over 132 and stay up there, it can go enough for me to get a little something out of it. $1.66. Yeah, I might be asking a lot. I should have put a limit order in right there, but I don't know if it comes back and grabs that limit order. Is it really a good trade? Gold does not look like it's gonna work out. That thing. Gold will have its moments where it looks like it's relatively strong to the SPY, and then it just doesn't hold up. JK Red 5. Just kidding. Yeah, I think I'm about to stop on both of these, yo. Yeah, this higher low probably should not have been disregarded. Oh, there goes gold. It was looking good for a minute. Man, can anything survive long in this market? Like, sheesh. Maybe Meta will give me a shot at something. We are 0 for 1 so far. Go PCSA. What you thinking? $2? So lower high here. We're not gonna do that again. Just like we ignored this lower low right here. Yeah, it's not looking very bullish at all. Alright, here we go for Meta. Alright, there's 0 for 2. I had reasons not to take both of these though. Shares over 420. No trade day for me. Proud of myself for being disciplined. That's what's up, man. I've had one day like that in my whole stretch of trading where I actually didn't trade and I had buying power and all that. Alright, we taking Meta. 226. That's on PCSA. Congrats to that, Brad. That's definitely one of the hardest things for me to do is to sit on hands, man. I need to just make myself do that some days where I just come in and just stare at all the charts and don't do anything. Maybe take notes on a piece of paper. So, haven't seen this happen and tempt me in a while, but my trigger technically was above VWAP, but this is I think it would have been more appropriate to wait for this and see if maybe that was an entry, which it would not have triggered. But yeah, I don't know. Much to be desired from that one. But it's a pretty nice entry there on Meta. Yeah, bruh. Like 99% of my losing trades are trades I shouldn't have taken. I had one setup yesterday on Microsoft that I was like, I'm not mad at myself for that trade. That wasn't terrible. But generally, the trades I lose, like this gold trade, I mean, it wasn't bad, but let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I waited the 10 minutes. It did trade over the opening range. It did pull back and test, but it never held above VWAP. I took the break right over VWAP, right through VWAP, and I thought that, I mean, it's not a terrible setup, but I don't know. Is this another one that I can blame the rollover on the market right here? I don't know. It's like I'm going to keep doing that. Just might as well not trade at all while the market's doing what it's doing. I do wish I took that AZN trade. I mean, for now, I wish I took it. Right here. I think this was a great entry. Stop would not have hit yet. Still be waiting, but dang, Meta. Really needed my stop to be a little lower though. What is that? High is 35, 422.35. That ain't looking bad. 71.65. I'm gonna at least go down now. Okay, we're good. 422. Yeah, we'll leave it right there. Okay. This meta trade looking kind of saucy. Get up back to the highs and we'll be out of there. I tell you what, this two trades down and only being down $23, that feels nice. It's a lot better than 50. Come on, Meta. Yeah, I don't know if that AZN trade would have worked. It really needs to stay above 75.50. Hey, yo, I think this meta trade is pretty nice looking. Got to get back over 427.50 first. And then I think 430's a go. Here we go. There we go. Looking good on the 5. Honestly, I need to delete that take profit, bro. I think we about to run. I'm about to sell 3 right there. This 5-minute chart, it looked like that thing break through the highs, man. That thing is rolling. I want to be there for some of it. So I'm going to take a partial out at highs, which is responsible. Not expecting highs to be, what do you say? You already winning, man. You come on here every day. I appreciate it, man. I be feeling like a loser, though, on these red days, man. Come on, baby. We almost there. Let's go, Meta. Let's go. Come on. Ah, don't stop right there. Yay! Yo. What is that? Put 15 in the bank. Let's move that stop up to break even. 424.81. All right, man. Let's see what it do. I don't know. Maybe I should keep it under this low right here. What is that? 421.01. 80 cents on 2 shares. Yeah, that ain't terrible. Keep it right there. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Feeling pretty good. That was a nice setup, though. Nice strong move up. Came back, retest my HVS and VWAP. Nice narrow range entry. Very good risk to reward. You got to try that one, man. You got to try that one. This is my setup right here. AZN kind of looking good, though. Nah, it's making lower lows. It's holding VWAP, but hey, I'm glad I didn't take that out. Look at Meta go. Y'all see that? Yes, sir. My next target, you know what? I'm probably just going to move my stop up every time it, I don't know. I might manage it on the 5-minute candles and move my stop up every time 5-minute candle closes. That's a good idea, though. Let's see. Pre-market high was 433.44. I don't know, man. I'm thinking 440 looking kind of nice. Let me see what yesterday was doing. Oh, yeah, we ain't got nothing. Man, we got a gap all the way up to 453. Man. Appreciate you, Michael. That definitely feels good, man. Man, I don't know if I should expect a gap up to 450. That would be crazy. That's a lot to feel on one day. I mean, it is Meta, but 440 seems reasonable. Pre-market high, I should probably take. I might take 2 more out at pre-market high and then leave 1 on to see if, you know, it goes crazy. I think 440 is a reasonable target, though. Let's see, 433.44. Oh, we already done blasted through that. All right, 440 then, man. Let's go 439.89. Man, low 427.74. I'm definitely gonna move up to 427.48. What's up, Jack? Good to see you in here, bro. Hey, man, I was really, I spent a lot of time on that scanner, man. I liked it a lot, man. I was using it this morning looking for things. That's why I got AZN up here. FCX, which didn't end up doing anything. But MRK I had because of that scanner, which I took a failed trade on. I could have done a little better with that, but yeah. Let's go ahead and sell one right there. Day sell. See if we can tap that next target. What you got going today, Jack? You trading? Yeah, man. I think it's a lot for me to learn about it, and just the relative strength, man. I really like the scores it gives on relative strength and RVOL. So yeah, I definitely want to play with that and get good at it, man. It's got a lot of good resources on it. Looking like it's trying to. It's due for a little pullback. I don't know. This is a big move up right here. What's it looking like on the one? Yeah, it's definitely about to pull back a little, I would say. Oh, yeah. The open gets violent, bruh. I used to be trying to trade the first few seconds. Like, soon as the bell rings, I'm looking for an entry, man. I got chopped up so many times. Like, it took me a long time to decide, like, all right, man, we're going to sit out the first 10 minutes. It was just like, because I would, day after day, you see things move up so big right off the open that it's just hard to tell myself to sit on the sidelines while those big moves are being made. But it's so unpredictable to me at the open, man. Like, you have super big moves up and then it'll turn right around and just like fall through the floor. And I don't like that, man. I want the predictable, I like price action to build on itself and show signs of support and all that good stuff. The open don't care about none of that stuff, man. Open does not care. Okay, that's all you needed, Meta. What's the high of day so far? 436.36. Gold ended up holding up pretty good, kind of at yesterday's close area. Yo, Meta is strong. That was a crazy drop, though. It's like huge buying opportunity. I'm gonna hold that last one for 450. Yo, new high of day again on Meta. I should move my stop up to here. Let's go, man. $437. $437.50. Look at that thing go, man. Feeling good right now, man. I tell you what. It's small bread, but it feels good. We ain't got far to go. 439.81. What's this low? 433.69. So I got one down here under this low here. If it makes a lower low, I'm gonna go on and take at least sell one. We'll go like, but I'm hoping to get closer to 440. I got my order here at 439.89. I think we got it. We'll see, man. Let's see what happens. We got 438.50, 438.80. Testing 439 right now. Yo. 439.50. $439.59 is the high of that candle. Oh, it still got juice, man. It still got juice. Put this one right here. We taking some bread. What's this high? 436.36. We'll go under that guy right there. 437.47. I kind of like that. What's it gonna be, Meta? What's it gonna be? Let's go. Let's go. Hey, man. Let's go. Bro, we almost, what's that? That's 3R realized. A little over 1R left in the money. Man, let's count that up, man. Look at that, boy. Went up to 440 on the money. Thank you, sir. All right, man. Well, hey, we got the Green Day locked in. Gold is moving up. AAL is moving up. This entry over here on AZN never failed, and it looks like it's about to turn around. I still would like a higher high, higher low out of it, and I might try and take it, but need some action, yo. So now I'm going to go ahead and put this guy at break even. Maybe not break even, but what's this low? 427.74. Meta might actually go to 450, yo. Market SPY is above VWAP. Might as well put the SPY right here because FCX ain't talking about nothing. Ooh, what's up with NVIDIA? Wow, NVIDIA. Oh, man. Look at this setup on NVIDIA. This was nice. That is nice. Missed that one. Man, this is like textbook right here. I'm glad to see it though, man. I just love seeing my setup, man. All right, Brad. Good seeing you in here, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Hit that like button on the way out for me if you would, sir. Yeah, but this is all I need to see right here, man. I just want to see price action build on itself. You know, that opening volume comes in, kind of creates a level, trades above that, comes back down to test. Then we take the break, and boom. Dang, boy. Missed that one. What else is going on? Tesla ended up doing pretty decently. I probably would have tried right here and got stopped out. TSM. I bet AMD is doing good too. Yep. That's what's up. I'm happy any day the market's not falling through the floor. What happened to my 100 EMA? Hey, at least you closed out green, man. It's not as big as it was, but it's definitely better than red. Man, that would be super cool if the SPY just bounced right here and we started another leg up. New high of day on Meta. Over 440. I might have to move my last little stop right up under this action right here. Right under 437. I think that's reasonable. I don't know. I want to give it some wiggle room. That thing could go all day. Another 30 minutes. 441. Just in case, I'm going to put in a little order here at 449.89 to get rid of the last one. Hey, man. You did all right, Ben. $442 on Meta. AZN is looking interesting right here, but tis not a setup. It look like it's holding right here, doesn't it? Could take a little ride from here to this blue line. Let's just watch it. I ain't gonna take it. It looks good though. Let's just enjoy Meta. Mess around and get up to mess around and get $50 out of Meta, man. On $10 risk. That's for sure, man. That's really why I've decided to all my red days is just paying tuition. You know, um, even the days I keep making the same mistakes, it's like some mistakes you got to make a few hundred times. You know, so there's a few more off of the list. It's definitely a helpful mindset to keep. $4.44 approaching. Man, gold went ahead and ran off. Took my little $10 and ran. Sheesh. Couldn't do that right here. It's all good. Yeah, look at that. Rules saved me from AZN, man, because I was like, man, this looks pretty good. What was this? 47, went up to 48. Would have got ticked in by 1 penny. Stopped right out. I'm one. What you mean? I like that, Michael. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm one. Is that the end of Meta? I almost want to raise my joint right here under 440. Just let that be it. $440.81. What is this? $442.31. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get a little aggressive now. Seems to be kind of running out of steam. I just honestly to have 50 realized on this trade, knowing that I went in with $10, like now AZN is looking way better for an entry. Nah, I still need to be lined up with that though. No real support underneath it. There's 444. Man, Meta is strong right now. Testing 445. That might be it right there. That's ending volume. I'm out of there. We'll go just under 440. 39.87. Yeah, this right here is a super trigger for the end to me. 442.79. I don't know, man. We got 30 minutes left in the session. Let's not be aggressive. We already did really good on it. 445 probably was a good target, though. We'll see how it goes. Let's have some fun. We only got one share on. 440.92. Yeah. This is a game I don't play too often, though, dragging up my stops. Yeah, AZN's falling off. Market having a light pullback. I just don't want to ride Tesla all the way back down. 440.92, 440.41. See, 434.81 is another R. Maybe we'll do that. Yeah. All right, I'm good with that now. So if I get stopped out here, I still get another R realized, and yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Man, gold just ended up having a nice little time. They just don't always give you a chance to get on. It's understandable. Man, what a ride Nvidia took today. Tesla too. SPY is making another move up. Man, gold. Look at gold, man. Golly. Alright, Meta, what we looking like? I think I'm going to just be cool with my 1R right here. Let's see, 2R would be... Yeah. It does look like it's about to come all the way back. Yeah, this feels like this was the screaming turnaround. This joint right there. All right. We are out of meta. Feeling pretty good about it. Yo. This is $10 risk. Got 4R out of it. And managed it very well. Like, I sold where you're supposed to sell, except for this last one. To me, when you get this kind of rejection on high volume, that's screaming the turnaround. You know, but it's just one share left, so why not YOLO and see what you can get out of it. I mean, I probably should have just, if I was gonna YOLO that joint, moved my stop all the way down here to break even, or at least under VWAP. But looking for R in the eye and not taking it, that's ridiculous. So I'm happy with taking the 4R. Could have been like closer to 5, but man, great trade. I'm proud of myself for selling at the top right here. A lot of times I will hold it through that if I feel. I mean, it looked very bullish on the 5-minute at the time. Like, this is where it was at as it was breaking through that top. But I want to get myself in the habit of assuming previous highs will be the top. So I'm happy that I sold there. And then just managed that ride up. Called out 440. Went to 440 on the penny right there. But I was responsible and sold at 439.89. Because, it's a lot of orders that sit around that whole dollar mark. And I wanted to make sure I got filled. Came back down and went up again. I should have been a little more aggressive with my stop, honestly. But, sometimes you just want to hold out and see if you're going to get that super rock star trade. Yeah, man, we celebrating, dog. We celebrating. Man, super cool. That's nice, man. That's nice. Trade of the day on Meta. So, gold trade. I mean, wow, look what it did though. Sheesh. That's crazy. I felt like gold was a good one to watch today just because the market's going down so much. But yeah, it just wasn't meant for me to catch this one. I had my stop under here. And it just, what was that? 214, 49, 48, 47. Like, it only went, the furthest it went past my stop was 2 pennies. Well, no, it went down to 42 right here. So 7 pennies past my stop. And then all the way to the top. Be like that sometimes, man. But this wasn't really a great entry, man. You want to see better strength. I want to see it opening and trading above VWAP and then coming back down to test VWAP, not trading on the bottom side of VWAP and then taking an entry through the top of VWAP. That's not the bullish setup that I've tested and seen over and over again. So that's really my mistake. Sometimes that bias really takes over and makes you make decisions that you wouldn't normally make. Yeah, see, letting it pull back this far and then stop me out feels kind of silly. I should have kept my stop up a little tighter. Just hindsight, for future management. Especially when you get this much out of it, to expect another $10 move up before the pullback, that's a bit unreasonable. So yeah, I definitely could have. you can see being less aggressive from here to here, but from here to there, you got to really tighten it up because it's just moved so much, and stocks don't move straight up that long. They got to pull back. So, good learning experience, a profitable learning experience, which is the nicest way to learn. Not always the best way, but it's the nicest way. Yeah, man. Really? That is awesome. HTF basis bias. How do you gain your bias? HTF, what's that, bro? HTF. I mean, I have to Google it, but just tell me what HTF is. My bias in the market is basically just the higher time frames, the daily and the hourly, maybe the weekly. My overall bias has been down for a while. I mean, the SPY looked bearish, higher time frame. Oh. yeah, definitely. Like, to me, the SPY has been, since this top right here on the SPY, it's been bearish to me. And so, I mean, overall, I'm definitely expecting bearishness. But then I'm also looking at the hourly and looking for higher highs and higher lows, or just looking for the trend on the hourly, which has also been down for a while. But all right, Ben, have a good one, bro. Yeah, I could have done a little better. These two were lacking a bit, but this was a lower low. That's where I messed up here. Lower low on that one. First sign of the downtrend, and I buy it. Foolish. But yeah, man, thanks for hanging out, bro. Good job on your green day. And 88%, man. What? Yo, you have another month like that, bro. It's time to put some money in the market, man. But hit that like button for me on your way out, man. Appreciate you, man. So pre-market, I'm basically looking for kind of the same setup I'm looking for on the lower time frames, on the higher time frame. Like, I'm looking for a setup for a green day on the daily, especially. So a pullback to support, and then, like, that's not really a great example, but what did I have this morning that I kind of liked? Let's see. Okay, MRK. So I liked MRK. To me, this is a nice setup, right? Comes down here. We got this EMA here. Can tell there's some buying happening here. Comes down, tests this level 3 days in a row, gets bought back up, and then we make a higher high in reference to that, right? And then we got this day where we came back and tested this area again. Nice long bottoming tail. So to me, that's like a great setup for a green day after this day. And it gapped up. So I'm like, yeah, this should be a nice green day after today. So that's like a daily green setup. Like, I want to get in on the potential first or potential second green day on the daily. And then, I like looking at the hourly too to confirm. So we got this higher high here, higher low here, and then we gapped up over all of this, all these tops right here. So yeah, I feel like it had a really good opportunity to have a move up, and it did. It moved up huge. It just didn't. It moved up super fast at the open and didn't really give me an entry. And then I was waiting for this pullback to VWAP, but it's way above my support area, which are these blue lines down here, and it's a lower low. So this was a rule break for sure. This was stupid. Yeah, I shouldn't have taken this trade. This was stupid. Very stupid. Disappointed in myself on that one. Let's take a walk, man. But yeah, so basically the gap up in pre-market brings my attention to it, and then I'm looking at the daily and the hourly to see if we're in a good spot for a move up. So I want to be as close to the higher low as possible on the hourly, and first or second green day on the daily. I appreciate you, man. I really appreciate it, bro. I'm trying, man. Like, this is my dream right here, man. When I found stock trading, I was like, oh my God. Like, because I've been a computer nerd most of my life, and I actually wanted to be a computer programmer. And so I love being at my computer. And, but I've been doing construction the last 10 years. Which I'm real good at it. I do a lot of side work. I do some awesome bathrooms and stuff like that. But I hate it now, man. I really like. I appreciate the skill I've learned because I can work on my own house, but I hate it, bro. And this I love. Like, I love this stuff. It's my favorite thing to talk about. I can watch videos. I can just go through charts, man, and just, see how price action moves. And yeah, it's like I'm tweaking my strategy. I think my main thing right now is finding stocks in play during this type of market. I think if I get better at that, I'll have a better chance of making good moves. But I mean, really, it all boils down to my setup and just sticking to my rules, man. Bro, I'd love to rap with you, man. I'd love to do like a Zoom chat or something, man, and you can just kind of show me some stuff, man. Show me some of your trades, and we can talk thought processes on moves up. The liquidity conversation is really interesting to me. I get that, but I just haven't really learned much about the concept of liquidity. Look at AAL right here, man. Nice soft pullback to the previous day's close. We traded above 1422. We got up to 1427. I think this would be a nice ride back up to the highs. I'm not really that interested, though. What's up, Most Damon? Thanks for stopping by, man. Weekends are great for me, bro. Like on a Saturday or a Sunday morning, probably a Saturday morning around I don't know, 9 or 10 market time. That would be cool, man. That's kind of when I come into the office and I'm don't have the pressure of the market, and just chilling, going over the week. Probably be messing with this scanner a little bit more. And yeah, like I feel like I'm right there, bro. Like right there. It's just the discernment and the discipline, Because when my setup comes, I'm going to trade that mug. Like when this happens right here, I'm going to be all over it. And man, what a beautiful trade this was. I'm so happy I took this trade today, man. Great trade. But it's just like the little janky setups that happen. Like, look how janky that looks, man. And then we got the lower low, and I just dove all over it. Got slipped up 20 cents. Stupid. Yeah, bro. That would be awesome, bro. Let's do it this weekend, man, on Saturday. If you got some time. I'll be here at the office, man. Man, this AAL trade is looking nice. That's looking nice right there. Yep. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to just watch it. Look at that real slow retracement. Like, nobody was really selling it for real. Like a nice aggressive move up and then just a slow retracement all the way back down to VWAP and narrow range bar right here. And now here come the buyers back in. Yeah, man. I used to have the 8 EMA, the 21, and I think I used to play with RSI a little bit, and like just like trying to find alignments of the VWAP and the EMA crossing, and then the 21. It's just like it's a lot, bro. And you end up ignoring the price action and just looking for all these lagging indicators to tell you what to do, and it just became too much. I think I saw a video from Jared about spaghetti charts, and I was just like, yeah, man, just the price action is king. And so I just took them all off, man, and just been trying to pay attention to the price action, and I like it, man. I like it a lot. Price action and volume. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm gonna be here, bro. I forgot I got that on the calendar, man. Yeah, I got you down. I think 9 o'clock. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. We gotta do that, man. I'm super looking forward to that, bro. I will be here for that for sure. Uh, yeah, man, we can do a whole little conference or whatever. I don't want to. I'm definitely, I want some one-on-one with HH for sure. But the more the merrier. It's whatever. Man, super cool of you guys willing to take some time out for me too, man. That's love, man. You guys have been the best part of this channel, man. Just meeting you guys and the support. Because, man, doing this alone, it gets dark and lonely sometimes. For sure. Yeah, dude. We could do a whole little Zoom conference, man. Do some screen sharing. Yes, sir. HH, man. You see my MetaTrade, bro? All green, baby. 4R on $10 risk, man. Textbook setup, yo. Also, man, if you guys can tap that like button for me, it's super cool. Helps out a lot. Helps get these videos in front of more cool people like yourselves, man. Bro, for sure, man. That's what's up. Did you say you trade large caps, Jack? You sick of these large caps? They make the small caps die out. Really? I thought the small caps are always going crazy. NEM. That wasn't even on my radar, bro. Oh yeah. I think I set my scanners for $50 and up. But I did. I just saw someone talking about AAL, so I was watching AAL today. But yeah, that's not a bad mover at all right here. Let's see here. Yeah, that's not too bad. I probably would have tried right here though and got beat up. Yeah, this definitely right here was the spot though. I got to be careful of these fake tests to VWAP. I really prefer it to test through VWAP because I want to put my stop below VWAP, not at VWAP. So I really need to stay away from these setups. Is this how gold got me? I think gold got me like that. Nah, gold got me from the bottom side. That was stupid on gold, man. Bruh. Bruh. Meta came all the way back down to earth. What's it gonna do now? Oh, the market's back below VWAP. It's probably about to crash. Maybe back down to 425. I don't know. That's looking kind of good. Back over 430, 45. Yeah. Oh, wow. ATR breaking hold. Yeah, this thing's like slightly less than $1 on the range. This thing have moved up almost $3 today. Meta looking good right here for another swing, man. I'm feeling a little scary though. I want to walk away with my 4R. And the market's below VWAP. It's not a good look. Yeah, if the market was uptrending, I think could possibly be looking for more opportunities, but market is down. Huh. What's that? Or are you just saying in general something wild happens? It's like something out of the ordinary, something breaking out from its normal routine. Parabolic moves up and down. Yeah, 445 would have been it. What was this? 427, 440, 445. Yeah. Even more narrow range now at AAL. But that's a lower low. So Liz, 1395, 1394. I would say 2 years. A little over 2 years. I traded I started COVID year. I started 2020 in March and traded to 2021. How deep did I trade? Maybe I'm at 3 years. I took a year off from 2022 to 2023. I don't know. I might be closer to 3 years now. I think about 2 years though. Maybe 2.5 years. How many shares are you taking? You do shares, HH? Huh. Like predictably, Michael? What are you looking at? Are you looking at what is it? A balance indicator? I think I have one of those. Imbalance monitor. Why is there nothing here? I gotta add the stuff. Or is this no imbalances? Is that only in pre-market that there's imbalances, or do I have to add my own? Yeah, there's nothing for me to add. Huh. I've seen this thing populated before. Hmm. And that's on low floats, so you do have to be particular about having enough liquidity to get that many shares out, huh? Because on these big caps, that's like pennies. Huh. Yeah, so you're gonna have to show me that, bro. I know there's a lot going on that I'm not privy to, that I'm not conscious about. Yeah, there goes Meta popping back with the market. That's what's up, bro. I'm looking forward to it, man. I have noticed things though, like that midday, like that lunchtime bounce, and then the rest of the day, stuff just either trends up the whole rest of the day or it trends down. I guess sometimes it consolidates too, but I've definitely noticed on the like hella days I've come back off trading big caps and just like, man, I could have just left it in for the rest of the day, and it didn't come back down to VWAP or anything. It just trended up the whole day. I just haven't really paid attention enough to see the thing that lines up to make that happen, you know. But yeah, I think there's a lot of opportunities on the second half of the day. I just not here. 10,000 shares. Whew. Yeah, that's a baller. Hmm. Makes sense, man. Yeah, it's a lot to learn, man. Feeling like the Matrix sometimes, man. Like the market's about to go wild right now. I got smashed down quite a bit. Sheesh. Yep, there goes Meta for round two. Hmm. Indeed. I just want to learn a little bit more, man, so I can, take whatever I see that fits in my bag and put it in there. You know, I listen to a lot of videos from different style traders on YouTube, man, and even when they trade completely different instruments. Sometimes even future traders will say something that kind of clicks. Most of the time, that's like psychology stuff. But my picture of the overall market is definitely lacking. It's like I'm still kind of trading in my small window most of the time. But actually, since I've been getting slapped up by these big caps and watching the SPY, I guess I've not necessarily figured it out, but I just definitely see the market plays a huge part in whether or not my trades are going to work out, unless something's really strong. Which Meta was really strong today, man. Like next to the SPY. Oh, I found this cool thing that I did the other day. Overlay. Why is this thing lacking? There we go. Yeah. So this is the SPY, and this is Meta, not giving a damn. But the dips and the rises are still kind of in sync. It's just the moves up for Meta are way stronger and the moves down are weaker, but they're still kind of lined up. It's almost like I should be watching the SPY, and when I see the SPY pull back, then I should be looking to see what is at support. When I think the SPY is about to bounce, find something that's at support and moving with relative strength and get in that. Because if the SPY bounces, the relatively strong stock will bounce even farther. Man, look at that, man. The rules make so much sense. Like this was a lower low, and then it just keeps on going down. I don't use EMA. Only thing I keep EMA on is on the daily. To me, the EMA is more practical for me on the larger time frames. It's just because VWAP doesn't work on the daily, so watching it on you can't watch the view. There's nothing to watch on a daily time frame, and it doesn't really make much sense on the hourly either. So the only place I keep the EMA is on the daily, just to get an idea. Which it looks like crap here, but on the SPY, can kind of find some support, especially on a long dip like that. It kind of came down here to the 100 and then bounced back off of the 50. But really, I'm just looking for the little short-term pops on the larger time frames, and then on the lower time frames, that short-term pop can be more than enough for me to catch a leg up on. But VWAP on the large caps, especially. Yeah, I definitely see the catalyst thing, because I want to get in where there's energy, like where people are hungry for it, like some ravenous wolves. But VWAP I like a lot because, one, it's like one of the most popular indicators, so a lot of people are using it. A lot of people are waiting for pullbacks to VWAP to buy. And from what I understand, institutions use VWAP as an indicator of a good price, a good price. So like if they want to sell something for a client, like a hedge fund or, somebody who's managing money, if they want to sell something, selling it above VWAP is considered a good sell point, or at VWAP you know, buying, if you can buy at VWAP, that's considered a good price, right? Because that's the average price. If you pay more than that, that's like too much. From what I understand, a lot of institutions and banks and stuff like that like to buy at VWAP as well. So I just have been watching it since learning that, and develop my strategy around it. When VWAP lines up with a high volume support area, that's my go. And it has to already be uptrending though. It has to be bullish. But I see it work on the sell side as well. But yeah, like here, Meta did it again right here, VWAP, right here, VWAP, and pretty much the high of this last top right here. So price just building on itself. I would say so. And like kind of as a general understanding, if it's above VWAP, it's uptrending. If it's below VWAP, it's downtrending. Above VWAP is strength and below VWAP is weakness. Yeah, I used to trade in this small cap, and he would his whole thesis would be based on previous spikes. Like if he looked at, when he would pull up a small cap that had a catalyst, he would scroll back and look at the last time it popped and look at the range it made. And he had a real cool little thing where he would actually look and see how much volume was traded in between the price levels. And if the price level below had more volume than the price level above, it would be more likely to hold up the price and push it higher. And it was really cool technique, like, some mathematics stuff. And it was really cool. It was actually a volume profile indicator on TradingView. But yeah, I definitely I love it when there's a catalyst. It's easier. Like Meta today pretty much was a catalyst. It was the earnings, and earnings plus a ridiculous sell off back down to basically this previous level area right here. And Meta's not a crap stock, so it's not surprising that people would think this is a good buy down at this price level. Yeah, look at that bounce right there, boy. That's nice. That sucks that if I would have bought right there, though, I would have got stopped out right here. You got to get back in that one, though. Volume profile. Yeah. I was really impressed by that. Oh, man, my green screen lacking over here. There we go. Yeah, I was really impressed by that. That was like my first example of using some like outside of the box metrics to like measure what the market has done and what it will do. That was really really cool to me. Thanks, bro. So, are you talking about HH? You talking about the ones where the volume bars are coming out the side on the price levels? I don't even think I got that. Twigs money flow. Huh. Okay. Now what I'm talking about, he would actually like draw a box. Like he would look at the daily and he would look like, say he looked like this level right here, and he would draw a box using an indicator, and it would tell him how much volume was traded here, and then he would draw a box on the level above it, and it would tell him how much volume was traded up there. So like if it was getting ready to test that area again and try to move up into that next level, if the volume below was greater, it had a greater chance to push through the level above, because basically the volume would tell you that there's way more buyers and sellers sitting down at this level than the level above. I guess I've never tried the volume profile thing where it's actually coming out the side, because my platform doesn't have it. But it always has made sense to me though, like, because you can actually see the price level that happens. Because here you just see basically the time that it came in. But I mean, it kind of tells you the level too. Kind of get down to the 1 minute and see where it was, but you don't actually see the level to the nose the hard way. That's funny. Well, the volume is telling me the we're like how aggressive buyers are being where, So like on a pullback, I don't want to see a lot of selling volume. Like if there's a huge volume spike up here, that's like telling me there's a lot of sellers coming in. There's a lot of sell orders. And so that's kind of discouraging. I want the pullback to be lighter on less volume than the run up. And also the high volume areas form support and resistance also. Like on the daily chart, whenever I see really huge volume spikes, I'll mark that out as a support and resistance area. But on the lower time frame, that's where I get my what I call HVS, which is high volume support. So when this candle comes in, this opening candle, usually the opening candle has the highest volume of the day. And so I'll put at the top of that candle's range, I'll put a line. That's why I got this blue line here. And I've just noticed that that area is respected a lot. And when it's respected, it's a good sign that you can buy. Like when that area gets tested again and it holds, it's a good sign that you can buy. And so that's pretty much what happens here. You got this super high volume that comes in and it stops right there. So I put this blue line here, which I consider my HVS, high volume support. And I like to see it trade back above that area and then come back and retest that same area. And it does it a lot. It does it a lot from the bottom side and the top side. I just noticed that it respects that high volume area that comes in at the open. What's up, Kenny? What's up, Patience? Thanks for stopping by, man. Good to see you, man. But yeah, so that's I've always liked, these kind of retracements where you got a higher high, higher low, and just trading them over long periods of time and trying to, going back and seeing why this one worked and why this didn't work. And I just noticed that this level, seemed to get respected a lot. And when that crosses with VWAP, that's my entry. That works a lot because you got VWAP as a support, and then you got this high volume area as a support. And so I want to see 2x support before I jump in. So either a previous high. So like right here, this would have been a valid entry area as well, because we got this previous top right here and VWAP lining up. Yo, I appreciate it, man. Super appreciate it, bro. Appreciate the comments and all the support, man. It means a lot. Hit that like button too, man. Yeah, so just little things that I've noticed from taking, a few hundred trades on this kind of setup where you got a higher high, higher low. I used to take them kind of randomly at first, and then just, keep taking screenshots and looking over it. And I remember when this hit, I was like, wow. Oh, because it was something I learned from that guy from 1215. He made a big deal out of the high volume areas. He had a really good video teaching about support and resistance, and like the first thing that he would mark out, and I've seen this from a number of videos actually, that the first thing they look at when they're marking out support and resistance are the high volume areas. I've seen the formula, but I'm not gonna say I really understand the math because I just didn't care enough to really absorb the formula itself. I'm just like, okay, so that's how VWAP's calculated. Cool. All right. And then I'm back to just watching it. But, I want to see the actual indicator sloping up. That's a good sign that volume is happening on, higher and higher price levels, and it's dragging the math, whatever the math is dragging the indicator up higher. So it's a good sign for me. I'm about to take notes on stuff we got to talk about, man. Got to talk about liquidity. We got to talk about. I want to hear what you got to say about VWAP HH. I want to hear about this algorithm, Michael. Had to bring some snacks, yo, so we can rap for a while. Yep, and that was the wrap on Meta. I'm glad I didn't try to get involved over here. That the edge to my setup kind of fades after 11 o'clock, so I've noticed trying to take the same setup, because it's really like now you're trading against all of this price action, and in the morning everything's fresh, but now you're trading against all these people who went short and all these people who went long, and it's just a lot of price action you're trading against. But when it's nice and fresh, the momentum's high. The greed and FOMO is fresh. Great time to catch a move. It's a good day today, patience, man. I mean, I caught a couple. I still every day, man. I got these one or two mediocre trades, man. Not even mediocre. Like this gold trade was really pushing it. Like the price action wasn't bad for my setup, but the level at which it was happening. Man, it moved up though. See, it was too far away from the support. That's the issue. Because look, the volume came in right there. It still just came down and tested it. Because I had my stop down there, so I don't know. This type of candle is really what you want to see, though. It just wasn't a good setup. Getting there, though. Really? Huh. So my understanding has been that we're basically, I don't know, man. I was feeling like the market we're just trading emotions. We're trading fear and greed, and if you try to take one person and predict what they're going to do, you can't. But if you try to predict what a large group of people is going to do, it's easy to predict. Well, not easy, but it's predictable. But then I've always wondered, like, we got this, they say that us retail traders are not really moving the market because our little orders aren't doing anything. It's the big buyers, the big money that's moving it. And then you got algorithmic trading now that's in high frequency trading. So that does actually make sense. At this point, man, I think everything's fake, bro. I don't believe nothing on the news. The reasons that we go to war, like, bruh, I question everything, man. I question everything. The market definitely seems like a hustle. It's manipulated. Like, bruh, Nancy Pelosi. Huh. Hmm. Hmm. It's a lot to wrap my mind around it, man. That's a lot to wrap my mind around. I don't know. Like, in essence, I guess I get to this point, when I start thinking about that. Honestly, the same from when I start thinking about the government, like trying to understand exactly what's happening behind. It's like, well, at the end of the day, all I can do is take care of myself and my family. Like, I can't really control what's happening behind the scenes and what the government is doing and all that. I can just take what's happening in front of me on a day to day and work with that. So it's kind of like the same with the market. Like, I can't control whatever's manipulating the market, who's manipulating the market, how unfair it is, none of that. But I do get to see what's happening. I get to see the result of the manipulation, and there's patterns within that, and I can take advantage of the patterns. So I just make my rules and trade my setup. What can I do? The market makers, like the wizard behind the curtain. I don't know, man. Very interesting conversation, though. Who are they? That's a good question. Who are they? Hmm. Huh. It's above my head, fellas. SPY back above VWAP. Looking like it wants to make some moves. What do you mean by the same thing happens, though, Michael? Same thing as far as what? Sometimes it pushes down and then up, though, right? I wish I had a 4-hour chart on this platform. It's kind of crappy that I don't. Okay, now I really like AZN. I think this is the one right here. gonna just watch it. I know that's right, man. As long as you get into the bag. This looked like a decent 5 setup. 74-43 by 75-22. So 75-44 by 75-21. 5-minute setup. Nice pop of volume on this candle. I think that's a good play right there. 44 by 21. Let's see. Yeah, man, the market is going up. All right, Michael, man. Appreciate you stopping by, man. It's been really cool having you here in the chat with us, man. Have a good day, man. Congrats on the bag. What's today? Thursday? Yeah. We'll be back at it. I'll be back at it tomorrow morning, man. Hope to see you then, man. What time is it? 10:30. Yeah. I think I'm probably mosey on out myself, man. Good day, man. Green day. But still 1 for 3 though. 1 for 3 on the rules, man. Which completely shows in my P&L. Totally, man. 1 for 3 on the rules. Lower low right here disqualified this setup, but I took it anyway. First sign of the downtrend, I bought it. And it downtrended. Go figure. Gold. Below VWAP. Below VWAP is weakness. Should not have wanted to buy this at all. Right here, pancaked in between yesterday's close. Yeah, that's a bad look. But the one setup that completely fit all my criteria, took it without hesitation for our profits. So, it's hard to celebrate too hard when I still broke my rules twice. I just saved myself by the one trade I did well on. Which is why you got to have good risk management and a good profit ratio, because all it takes is one trade to bring it back. But yeah, tomorrow, just gotta. This is just another proof for myself that no deviation can have no deviation, no matter what you think about the stock, whatever your bias is, whatever my bias is, you cannot deviate. And this is a deviation. So, and this is just silly. Just be patient. If you think it's gonna go up, then wait for it to give you another opportunity. But my setup is just very particular. It has to trade up a certain way for me to be able to trade it. What else traded good? Nvidia traded. I could have taken that. This was perfectly aligned with my strategy right here, but I just wasn't watching it. So I could have glanced over here at my basket and seen that it was green though. Got to make a habit of doing that during the open while I'm waiting for that 10 minutes. But yeah, man. All in all, a good day. Closed green. Go dividend shopping. That's what's up, man. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here too, bro. Thanks again for stopping by, man. Thanks for everybody who stopped by and made this another fun stream, a fun day on the charts. Closed up green, so that's always a good thing. And yeah, look out for the review video, and I'll be back tomorrow morning trying to do it again, man. Hit that like button on your way out, guys, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow.